Welcome back everybody to another episode of Fallout 4 Rise of the Minutemen. We're at Hancock's thingo still, up at the State House in his room with his bodyguard, both sharing the smoke. And we're going to be going on our way. It is just after midday. So we're going to be going on our way to the third rail to find Emogene. And that's paranoid, is it?
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going.
Ah,
Keep that in mind.
okay. Decided to go this way because I need the better laser weapons. That. By better laser weapons I mean heavy duty turrets or whatever for the settlements. If I sound a bit louder it's because I've moved the boom mic towards my close to my mouth. This headset I adjusted and we go a bit. It's a bit as you go. Alright, we've got to go and find information about Emogene. I wonder if I've got any stuff stashed in that fireplace. No, I got nothing.
Hi. Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
Yeah, I know.
Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford. He can hook you up with Kev.
Okay, that'll be handy. What, this amazing town, this. Scully Square, Queens, Audible. Okay, there's the third rail. Okay. Go and see Magnolia. She should be up on all the info about everything that happens around here.
Drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Alright, no problems. But you'll have that job forever. Oh, it's not a bad place, this. Safe from bombs, it's all underground. But you wonder what some of these people do. There's not much to do to earn money unless you're a crook, and everybody seems to be on drugs. Well, I'm on drugs too. I'll make my own. Oh. Phew. Such a change seeing a feminine woman. Let's sit here.
Hey,
Feminine looking. Hey. Feminine looking woman.
Excuse me.
stay free, man.
Right. Stay free, man. You want to go halves in a spliff? Oh, dog meat. Man walks in with his robot and his dog.
Don't have no handouts.
I didn't ask you for a hand job. Is that what you said? I can't hear clearly over the music. Okay. What's my charisma? Charisma's 12.
Peace, brother.
Peace, man. Ma'am. Dog meat. Settle down. Settle down, dog
Hell of a
meat.
load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Oh, no one's going to swipe it from my robot and me and dog meat. That's not going to happen. Oh, dog meat. Look at him. Oh, he's taking in the glory. Yes, I'm the famous dog meat. Oh, look at him.
Wanna do something? Welcome home.
Oh, dog meat.
casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can
Magnetic
stand on
is
his
her
own.
number one
Need a place
fan.
to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Yeah, I will. Oh, aren't you offering me your place? I was hoping you would.
To please and a smile makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy
Where else can I
who's
sit?
gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. You might be the man.
Now I'm hungry. I'll just click on that to see. I'll find Emogene. I'll have some crispy grill bits. So I've got to look in here. I'll have a cup of coffee out of my thermos. I'll question Magnolia. I'll have a smoke. Interesting establishment. Bit different than the delayed response. Bit different than the dugout run by the Borboff brothers. I hear they want to speak to me, but I'm not in Diamond City. Well, won't be until I get rid of Ada. There's Magnolia. I better go and have a rave to her. She'll be able to help me, I'm sure. She's a smart woman. Hey.
Hey, Magnolia.
You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
Do you know Emogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seemed like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Emogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's to drowning sorrows.
I'll have all your stubbies of beer. I'll have the Nuka cherries. I'll have a couple of premium coffees. That's it. I might have a shot at Magnolia. Whoa. Ice cold beer, so I can be real suave and have a drink after all that. Drink of water. I'll be real suave and put the word on a...
You!
Something I can do for you, handsome?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat.
What'll it be?
I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around, good neighbor. When I'm up there singing, I'll be thinking of you.
Yes, it was a very good night. You going, or you saying you're going? Okay.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Oh, dog meat and Ada's left outside. Alright, do you want a hug, do you? Well, we're locked in. We're at Rexford. This is the room that I sleep in. Okay, I'll open the door for you. I kept the key so she couldn't get out. Alright, here we go. You can go. Right, let's not break it. Look like a fool in front of him, break my lock on a novice lock. Okay, done.
Got it.
Alright. Dog mage. You coming? Yeah. A long, cool woman in a red dress. It's definitely not something you see every day. She's the only woman I've really seen wearing a dress and half-top heels around here. They're all usually butch or dressed like men to do men's jobs. Those hips are hypnotic.
Yeah?
Hello? Stop pushing me around. Okay, I wonder where she's going to go from here. I'm going to have a look outside. Oh, no. Dunno. Disappeared rather quickly. A bit of a cloudy day. I suppose I better get my shit together. Alright, well, I stuck stuff through the scabber box and gave stuff to Ada, or weapons to Ada, and all the processed shit to dog meat. So we'll just go along and,
Stay free, man.
yeah. Stay free, man. And, do I need anything from there? Charisma. Oh, now I'm addicted to alcohol.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Oh, yeah. And I sell all this shit, all these weapons.
Here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
A gun for every occasion.
Oh yeah, I sold them the laser weapons and stuff I found. Well, there was a bit of mucking around because I oversold him and he had only 300 caps, and I decided to frig around. Alright, well, we're going to go here and I'm going to cook some food.
What, we pals now? Gonna shoot the breeze.
Excuse me?
Take a walk.
Take a walk.
Yes.
Get out of the way. Alright, well, I'll cook the iguana, mole rat chunks, and mud chops, which I got a few, and that was it. It's 1700 hours nearly, so we'll just go and take in the show and then call it a
I was
night, I
out by the
think.
Cambridge ruins yesterday. Heard this weird distress call. Somebody's in a pickle.
Oh, that's already been sorted out. I've dealt with that matter. Well, I might just go in here and hang around the lobby and see what's happening. There looks like some interesting characters in this lobby. So,
Hello.
huh.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Homebrewed, reasonable prices?
Let's see what you've got.
You're gonna love this, trust me.
No, I need some Addictol for my alcohol addiction. I'll have crispy squirrel bits. I'll take 2 splint kits. That's it. Whoops. No, that's an accident. It's a reflex I have.
Hey there.
It's my favorite person. Got some premium shit here.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Your offer's a little low, Fred.
All right, let's make it 250.
Not good enough. You said there's already a crew of mercs there.
I did say that, didn't I? How about 300?
Good neighbor's full of chem addicts. You have plenty of money to fund this job.
Okay, okay. You got me. 400 caps, that's all I can put out.
You said there are gunners out there?
The blackest-hearted mercs around, friend. Well-armed, organized. So, you know, make sure they don't catch you.
Anything more you can tell me about hallucinogen?
Like I said, that name's killer. They probably made all kinds of chemicals worth grabbing. The Gunners were willing to send a team in there, and those guys don't go after lame marks.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Just come across hallucinogen the other day, August, and now this gives me a legitimate reason for our Hearts and Minds program to go and visit hallucinogen and wipe out a few gunners. Huh? I'm still thinking about taking out their headquarters. That'll be fun. I'm calling some artillery on them.
Huh?
Hey, Rufus.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I'd like to know who's gonna cause trouble, and who's gonna end it. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps? And some of the beer. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Fair point. 300 caps. Plus beer.
Have you seen how many super mutants are out there?
You drive a hard bargain. 400 caps. Plus beer. But that's all I can do. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Isn't brewing equipment going to be kinda large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Let's hear the job.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Yeah, that's another spot that we know exists. We've been to the restaurant, and we haven't had any excuse to go into the brewery. Now we have. Plus, we'll be able to get a lot of beer. I might just have a smoke and contemplate all this. This used to be a really top-class hotel a couple hundred years ago. Everybody used to come here. Used to be really...
Yes?
Yeah, I'm just taking in the ambience of the lobby. My robot and my dog. Yes, I keep strange companions. I'm not very friendly to humans. Plus I go walk around with a radio. Okay. We shall proceed to go outside. Oh, gee, I think it's getting on in the day. A bit thirsty, I think. Oh.
Keep your nose out of my business.
Huh. You got no nose. Well, yeah, it's not too bad. Wouldn't mind,
You been to Diamond City? Good noodles. Bunch of assholes.
Yeah? Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
No, nothing's going to swipe my shit. Well, I might just drop in for a show, have a eyeball on Magnolia and
Enjoy your stay.
Yes, I will. And I'll just hang in here, have a couple of beers and maybe a couple of reefers and relax for a little while from the stress of work. It's good to see something that's pleasing on the eyeball. She's a bit more upbeat tonight. She must be in a better mood after our little get-together. Here's a subway station.
Bring me advice.
There's no decent, all the decent, I don't know if I'll sit next to her. She looks like she'll just talk my ear off. I don't want to sit next to her again. Looks like everybody's got their spot around here. I can't sit on that stump. If I sit at the bar, that friggin' Charlie's going to be in my ear. Going to buy a drink.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Alright, well, I'll have a drink, I'll have a Gwinnett Ale, and I'll have a reefer. I think I might just take in the show and relax.
Oh,
well, that was good.
Staying with us today? Renter assumes no expectation of privacy or safety for you or your belongings.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Claire.
I have been working in this hotel for over 40 years, and this is not how I imagined spending my retirement. Now, are you done being nosy, or are you getting a room?
All right, here's your money.
Top floor, long hallway, last room on the right.
Well, that part would have been a bit boring, so I'll cut it out. This is the next day, about 0600 hours. Yeah, I already heard that one. That was really stale. Funny when I first heard it. Might make a t-shirt. Do I need anything from there? Oh, I've really stuck everything, or sorted everything out. I've got a lot of stuff stuck in that robot's workshop. Okay, let's go and have a look out there. We've got an early start in the day. You should be right. Oh, everybody's up for breakfast. Lead exchange. And I'll take a full. And I suspect it's the way we gotta go. Yes, it all sounds that way. This is going to be fun. This is just the thing we need. I'll have an addictol and water. I forgot to have it last night before I went to bed. It's lucky I carry a bit of water on me. It's one thing you always got to carry. Alright, got to always make way for purified water. Vital. Oh, everybody's shot themselves and killed themselves already. Well, we'll just go down this road. And I can't sense anything. Well, I'm a bit worried about mines. Got a rubble lying around here. Could be some friggin' mines. Can we go this way? Yeah. Okay. The fireplace down there. People obviously live around here. Another beautiful dawn. Yeah, air smells pretty well alright for a city. Looks like someone's blood stained. Huh. People getting killed every day. Oh, Voltec Regional Headquarters. Might have to drop in there one day. See what files and shit I can dig out of there and send back to Washington. Okay, well, we're not too far away. It's only a block away. I'm just checking. Right. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm just trying to... I always have problems finding good neighbour. Because there's only one entrance to it. So just trying to remember, get some landmarks so as I can, next time I find it, I'll find it piece of piss. Well, what's my charisma? 10. I've got to improve on that. I'll put my sunnies on. And I'll have a beer and some day tripper when I get down there and see him. That way I'll have it for maximum time. Oh, look at this guy. He's cool. Levitation, isn't it?
Hi.
Hello, neighbor.
Yeah, levitation. He's levitating. Oh, there's the head, Mr. Suavo. What are they called? Clark Gable. Alright, I'll have no, Errol Flynn. I'll have a Gwyneth Ale, and then I'll have a day tripper. Ooh, I like day tripper. And I'll have water. Look at the colours in the air. Oh. Oh, don't feel like doing shit now. I can...
Hey.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Step right this way and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
Sounds good.
Well, that's just fantastic. I know you're going to fit right in around here. I'm always excited to welcome a new member into our fold.
I'll isolate him from his supporters in his office. Oh, keep on.
Don't worry. I don't bite.
Oh, keep on bumping into you. Hard finding someone that walks the same pace as me.
Don't be shy. Just
Ah.
follow me.
Oh, into the wall. Oh, dog meat.
Alrighty. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Oh,
this
yes.
is one of my favorite parts of the job.
Okay.
Getting to welcome new members into our group.
Can I sit down?
The first step is simple. You have to learn to give up your attachment to material possessions in order to gain the ability to have true wealth, health, and happiness. Just go ahead and give me everything you own, and I'll initiate you as a first-level pillar of it.
I'm actually just looking for Emogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Look, truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there.
Okay, let's go and have a look. Alright, Emogene Cabot, I believe.
Hey.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
The dust-to-oxygen ratio here is remarkably low.
Walks into the wall behind the door, can't even find us a way out of the friggin' room. Oh, here's this lady that looks nice and butch. Can't take none of this shit. I'll have to shoot my way out.
Hey there.
We're always looking for new members.
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'm always looking for new members to my settlements. You have to work there, not stand around all fucking day doing nothing around a tire fire. God, smells around here. How can you stand being around here? You haven't got too far to go. We've only got to go one block. Because Cabot household's not too far away from good neighbour. Right. Oh. Well, I'm glad that went off peacefully. So far I haven't shot anybody. Well, I suppose I shouldn't talk too early. I haven't gotten back to the Cabot household yet. Saying things like that usually brings attention. There's everything red. Lots of red things around today. Or is that from the day tripper? It all seems also quiet along the way we've got to go. Oh, there's a bridge. Cleared that. That's all. Oh, yeah, we'll take this scurry down these little alleyway thingos. Like a little mouse in one of those old science testing things where they got all these little corridor things for these mice to go and try and find the cheese or try and find their way out. Well, I'll go and have a look. No, that got nothing. Oh. Okay. That's even not too far away. My little compass thing, satellite navigation. It is, looks quite pretty in this time of day, this city with all the shadows. Which way will we go? We'll go this way. Wonder if Thomas Cabot's interested in buying a couple of sentry bots off me. Wonder where he gets all his money, like 200 years, and he's been paying for a mercenary thing and a mercenary army. That thing, I'll make sure I've got all my charisma stuff on. So I wonder where he gets it from. Here we go. Come in the middle of something.
The signal is strangely weak.
Now, I just checked my charisma, that's 14. Let's see, I'll have a beer.
Edward, switch over to the
The last
heartbeat
one.
modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
I assume this serum has something to do with Lorenzo and that alien artifact he found.
Yes. As you probably guessed, my father is the source of the serum.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. But if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary ability.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Emogene? Did you find her?
I found her. She's fine, by the way.
Oh? Good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Emogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Oh. What do you want?
Alright then, I think we'll call this an end of an episode. Not one with any killing in it. for once. And we'll follow this guy up to Parsons Thingo and got some other things to do. Alright, thank you very much for watching. This little menu, that's his mother. Okay, she was the one that was upskirting me on the staircase. Alright, from Ada, Dog Meat, and myself. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'd love to catch us all back next time. See you later.